Good morning. Great morning, wonderful morning, spectacular morning, outstanding morning, and magnificent morning. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious morning. Yes. Again, the beautiful reminder that we get to choose, that we get to choose what things mean. We get to choose what somebody says means, circumstance, condition, results, all of it. We all get to choose. See, that's where it's all at. That's where the solution to every problem in your life lies. It's in your power of choice, your ability to accept, to reject ideas. It's by being you and using that power. And the sooner you tap into that and use that power, the sooner you are free from the tyranny of second causes, free from the idea that things external to you are in control of your life. By the way, doesn't that feel shitty when that's the case? When everything on the outside controls you? Well, you don't have to concern yourself with that anymore. You can change your thought process. And by doing that, you're free to go. All right, so let's tap into what we've been diving into by, first of all, getting your gold card ready and making sure that you have that. Remember, this is a very important thing. Do not underestimate the power of something like this. You don't have one of these in protective cover like what we offer to you. Yes, you can get them just by reaching out to us and we can get them to you, or by clicking on the link that we provide to you. Just get an index card or a piece of paper. The point is, make sure you have something, because the moment you have this, if you've made it important, when you touch it, what will happen is the picture will show up. You will see it and it'll be amazing for you. And then also make sure that you have a copy of this with you. Beautiful Master Key System by Charles Haanel. By the way, hasn't this been amazing diving into this? Well, this is really cool. And then also make sure you have this too as well. The Subconscious Code. It's a beautiful companion that will help you to organize your mind. Now, one more thing, another reminder. February 22nd, we're going to shatter the illusion and go even deeper into the lie that's been perpetuated from the personal development world, the lie that you're stopping you, that you're in your own way, that you're self-sabotaging. Okay, there's no such thing as self-sabotage. So make sure that you register for that event and also invite someone to come along for this wonderful ride, because it's going to be magnificent. It's going to be definitely a game changer for you if you come into it and join us for that beautiful journey. All right, so let's go to where we are in the book. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, boom. There we go. And where we are, we're going to go over again. Where we are is page 127. And we're going to go over this key component here, this key component, which is really important to get. Griffin was seen. All right, so of what value is the power of concentration? Now remember, you have 6 higher mental faculties. 6: imagination, perception, reason, will, memory, and intuition. Here, he's asked the question about the will, which is concentration. You want this to be material fact on the outside, in your outer world. Guess how it's going to get there? Through the will, just like what Bob Proctor told me personally when I said I wanted to make big changes. And he says, there's no other way but through the will. And so again, what is this question of what value is the power of concentration? It is the very highest personal accomplishment which can be acquired, and the distinguishing characteristic of every successful man or woman. When you have a strong, powerful will combined with an amazing imagination where you imagine great things, you can accomplish anything. Neville Goddard speaks of what keeps people stuck living lives of mediocrity. It's weakness of attention and poverty of imagination. Attention, see, that's concentration. Weakness of attention, poverty of imagination keeps people living in a very substandard world. But when you have a strong will and an amazing imagination combined two, that's when things happen. That's when great things are accomplished. Now, how may it, meaning concentration, be acquired? By application, baby. Okay. Another way to say that is by faithfully practicing and the exercises outlined in this system. Faithfully practicing. It's like the exercise that I shared with you, that Bob shared with me about the dot. By faithfully practicing that, you're strengthening your will. You'll realize that, gosh, this is for everything. Say, like you're working on a project. If you have been faithfully exercising that exercise of looking at the dot, becoming one with the dot, you'll realize that when you are working on that project, if your mind wanders, you're going to go, oh my gosh, this is just the dot. And you'll go straight back into getting it done. Write this in your notes. There's no other way but through the will. You must concentrate. If that's the only thing that you worked on for the next 30 days, and I'm talking about strengthening your will, you watch what happens. You'll see yourself getting a lot of things done. Now, why is this important? Because it will enable us to control our thoughts. And since thoughts are causes, conditions must be effects. If we can control the cause, which is the thought, remember, thought externalizes itself. You become what you think about most of the time. We can also control the effect. Your outer world is a reflection of what's happening in your inner world. And that inner world is a world of thought, more specifically, automatic thought. Remember, most of the thought that you have in your mind is subconscious. Yes, you do have the conscious part of your mind, which is that thinking part where you are using your reasoning to move information around, but the overwhelming majority of it is subconscious. See, when you form the habit concentrating, that's when a lot of stuff's going to get done. Remember, it's by changing what's in your subconscious mind. When you change that, your outer world changes. That's when you deliver permanent change, lasting results.